Okay, welcome back. I wanted to run through your new word study activity for this week. Now, the format looks a little bit different, but it's the same thing we were doing in class in your word study booklet. So, just wanted to show you what we're focusing on. This week we're going back to closed syllables. And remember, that's where we talked about the letters at the party, and some letters could come through the gate and some were supposed to wait outside because they didn't have a buddy with them. We're really only focusing on closed, which means the vowel has a buddy. A closed syllable means that the vowel is closed in between two consonants, generally. And usually, a closed syllable will make its sound instead of its name, all right? The first thing we're going to do when we come to a word, we're going to look for our vowels, okay? In this case, it's O and E. And we're going to see, does this O have a buddy to go with it, a consonant buddy? It sure does, okay? Phonics rules tell me that when our vowel has a buddy behind it, it's usually going to make its short sound, okay? We want to try it once we decide that's what we're going to do, because we know the English language has a lot of rule breaker words, doesn't it? Then I'm going to be looking at my second vowel, E. Does E have a consonant to close it in? It sure does. So this is going to be a short sound as well. Now we sound it out. K, ob, eb, cobweb. That's a word I know. All right, I think I did it right. When we have our closed vowels here, we're going to divide our syllable after the guy that gets to come with it, okay? Now in class we did this, right? Our short vowel followed by a consonant, they get to come in the gate. Short vowel followed by a consonant, they would come in the gate. So this is a two-syllable word that's divided between our two syllables here, okay? Now, we're going to write it on our sheet here. And if you noticed right here, my C is making the K sound, a k, k, k sound, right? If you remember, C can make two sounds, either the k or a s, like in circle. So we're going to dress the C up for Halloween, right? Make it look like a K by just putting that nice tall back on it. We will breathe the O to make it say its sound. And then we'll breathe the E to make it say its sound as well. Now, in class, remember, we would put a line right here to divide it. This worksheet asks you to swoop it. Okay, we're going to swoop the whole syllable, showing us that this is cob, web. Okay? Let's try it with napkin. Let's find our vowels. Let's see, I see an A right there and an I right there. Okay? Right here, does A have a buddy to come into the party with? Let's see, A followed by a consonant. All right, that looks good. I followed by a consonant. Hey, look at that. They both have buddies and they're both closed in with consonants. That's why it's called a closed syllable. So that tells me that in phonics rules, usually this A is going to make its short sound. Its sound, not its name. So I'm going to go ahead and try it. And here I have napkin, napkin. Oh, that's a word I know. I think I did it right. So now I'm going to write one letter in each box. N, A, P, K, in, napkin. Okay? And I'll do the same thing I did up here. The N says its name. This says its sound, so we're going to breathe it. And then this says its sound, and I'll also breathe it. Napkin. I'm almost done. I want to identify the syllables now. When we have our closed syllables, we're going to divide it after this guy that gets to come to the party with him, okay? So we'll swoop, napkin. That's also something you can hear if you were to clap it out. Napkin. Or remember if you hold your hand underneath your chin, when you say the word, every time your chin hits your hand, that would be a syllable as well, okay? You're going to work through this whole worksheet in that way. If you get stuck, don't stress out. It's okay. It's just for practice. And I'm happy to help you if you get, if you have a hard time, let me know and I can walk you through it. Okay? Just a heads up. Let's see. Helmet has 2 syllables. Volcanic has 3 syllables. Problem, 2. Cricket, 2. Fantastic. Fantastic. I hear 3 on that one. Trumpet, 2. Inhibit. Ooh, that's 3. Plastic, 2. And consistent. Ooh, that's also 3. Okay. So work your way through there. Make sure you have 2 swoops for this and 3 swoops for this, and work your way down. I look forward to seeing your work. If you're doing it on the paper packet, just go ahead and take a picture for me if you're able to, and you can send it to me either through email or through Remind. Send me a text message that way. That way I can see what you're up to and see your hard work. Now, if you're doing the computer version, it's going to look a tiny bit different as well. The computer version here, you're not going to be able to swoop it. You're going to do the same thing. You'll click on the box until you see the cursor, and you'll write, whoops, come on. New box. Now, I can't divide it. I can only write in these boxes. So in order to show the different syllables, I'm just going to skip a box where I would divide my syllables normally. Okay. In and napkin. Okay, so that's what it would look like. Notice I can't code the vowels, and I can't swoop it, and I can't draw a line, but this is what we can do for right now. Just show me you know where those syllables are divided, okay? Again, we're looking for a vowel that says its sound, followed by a consonant. That's 1 syllable. A vowel that says its name, or says its sound, followed by a consonant. That would be 2 syllables. Napkin. Again, you'll work your way through there. You'll have the same questions as the paper packet, so you can work your way through that. All right, let me know if you have questions.